Alright, hello everyone, and welcome to another exciting episode of Bob Plays Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts on Legendary difficulty. This is episode 25 of No One Expects the Spanish Inquisition, where we are being a a weekend troublemaker again. Oh man, I'm tired. I probably shouldn't be playing. I should probably just go to bed, but I've got a little bit of work I need to do. I'm trying to get this little mini computer ready for an insurance company for tomorrow. I'm still running Windows updates, so I'm gonna go play some games while Windows is updating. I don't remember what we did last time. I really don't. I know that we're trying to finish off England so we can go after Germany. We're making money, which is nice, because somehow we lost all this money. We've almost got our transports put back together, so that's good. What I probably need to do is make sure I've got ships defensively positioned. So let's go look around and figure out where I need to put stuff. I'm going to need a bunch of ships in Zanzibar to protect against whatever's going on here. And I know I've got a bunch of Don Quixotes, which are pretty good. I got these new Zorro-class ships. All my Zorros are in the Caribbean. There's a bunch of those, and I got some in West Africa already. In beta. That's good to know. All right, so let's get like 6 of them over to where were you guys located? These all the Zorros? Oh, okay. So we got a bunch of these here. How many of these things do I even have? Probably not enough. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16. I've got a lot. So they're just at sea in the Caribbean arbitrarily. Oh, there's 18 of them here. That's a lot of them. All right, so these guys are a little beat up. Are these guys not beat up? These guys are not beat up. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take these 18 Zorros that are beat up a little bit. They're not too badly beat up. We're gonna put you guys back to Havana to repair and get things sorted out. Wait. I can't because I'm still conquesting this place. Herpaderp, I'm stupid. This is this is not a good start to my stream, is it? Oh my god. I had to drink some tea and wake up some more. Took a nap earlier today and then before going to the office, and apparently it didn't help much. You know what? We're just going to build some more of these things. I mean, these are nice ships. We need more of them. I think that's the obvious solution. So, I want to have at least 6 of them in Zanzibar. I don't know if I can build them in Zanzibar, but we're just going to make 6 ships for Zanzibar. There we go. And I don't know if I can actually put them here or not. Let's see here. It's probably too small of a port to put anything there. I don't think it's going to work out. So what's close by? Don't want to put them in Scapa Flow, England, Ireland, North Spain, Morocco, Fiji, Singapore. You can put some in Singapore. Singapore might not be a bad spot to do it in. I think we're going to Ivory Coast. I think we're just going to build a bunch of these in Singapore. And how are my finances doing? We're going to build... We're just going to build a shit pile more of them. That's what we're going to do. How are finances doing now? I mean, that's not awful. I could probably build another... Yeah, we're going to build just a... We're going to need a lot of these to protect our stuff. So we're going to build 18 of them in Singapore. That's what we're going to do. Do we have the money for it? Probably, yeah. Alright. Why build 6 when you can build 18 for 3 times the cost, right? Alright, so let's... Oh, we could build them in Australia also. It might actually be a smarter place to put it. We put it in Western Australia in Perth. Yeah, we're just going to throw them in Western Australia. We'll make Australian ships. There we go. Boop. Alright, so... Yeah, that'll be close enough. We can put these we can scout them around wherever. Alright, so we're building a crap load of ships. We're getting a little bit of money. Hopefully we don't have any major expenses that we have to deal with. We've got some dudes. I'm going to drop the training down to like 10%. So I want to make a bunch of money right now, and we don't need a lot of guys yet. But I do want to save up and get back up to about $1 billion. That looks pretty okay. We got these conquests going on. How are politics doing? Probably a lot of people are not too happy with us. I'm not really ready to go to war with Germany yet. So let's improve relations with you a little bit. Alright, there we go. Hey, Blue Crab. How's it going, man? Yeah, this is all kind of boring interwar stuff. I mean, I know we're still technically at war with Britain, but we're sort of just... We're not really at war with Britain. I mean, we've already kicked their ass. Oh, hold on a minute. I gotta take this. Somebody's returning my van. Alright, I need to go AFK for just a moment. My buddy was borrowing my company van, and I gotta get the keys back real quick. So give me like 2 minutes, I'll be right back. let's try this again. I am back. Yeah, my buddy had to borrow the van to help his mom move a couch. He's just returning it. Alright, so the big goal is to make sure that our transports are all rebuilt. That's good. We'll be able to start saving some money that way. Conquest is going nicely. It's going nicely. I'm not sure where else we need to invade. Probably right here. What is this? The Maritus or whatever it's called. Let's go and nom nom you real quick. There we go. And no, it's good to help people out, especially with the world being so stupid right now. You got to help your buddies out, and that way, hopefully, they'll be there to help you out when you're in trouble. Let's go nom nom some more transport. So we're gonna composite propellants. All right. All right. So let's go park you guys over here. Boop. That should be enough to take care of that. And these guys, I need to figure out what the hell I'm going to do with them. The British only have like 8 provinces left. I don't know if I really want to go be fighting over all that. I don't even know where the hell they are. So we got 1, 2... I guess 3 4s down here. And 5 6 7 8. All right, so that's basically everything. So I don't care about these 2 islands down here. I mean, it's Eastern South America. I guess I could care about them, and I could take them over, but I'll deal with them later. It's not worth sending a fleet. Now, what I am going to need is I'm going to need a fleet in this area to start taking care of some of this stuff. But what I'll really need is to smack down... I'm not super worried about these guys. I mean, what is Germany's army logistics like? I got 6%. They're not great. My army logistics is yes, right? It's only 30%. That's not so great actually. Not really so great. So it would be worth having an invasion fleet somewhere around here. You guys are not great. I mean, you guys, I've got these guys which are pretty chunky, and they're going to be able to take care of business. I probably ought to have something in this area just in case. You guys are soft cushion. I got some comfy chairs. So I've got kind of a mix of stuff. These guys can kind of... These guys are pretty decent. So what I could do is I could park these guys here to deal with anything going on. That's a possibility, although I don't know if I really need to worry too much about this. What I really want to do is I want to be able to smash Germany, the German mainland up here. And if I need invasion force, I've got the Dulcineas. I've got, these guys are pretty bamf. So I think we're going to go ahead and concentrate all of my stuff up here to smash this. Now I do need somebody to start taking Africa also. And you guys are soft cushion, soft cushion. We got a comfy chair. You guys really don't have a lot. You got a Mississippi, which those are tiny. So these guys don't really have any teeth to them. They really don't. Because what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to figure out how to divide my ships up. To where they don't get into a lot of trouble. So because these comfy chairs, even though they're not great, they are pretty tanky. But probably the worst of the fighting is going to be up this way. There's no other invasion spots I'm going to need to worry about. And when I start grabbing the coast here, I mean, it's worth doing. As much as I want to just nail Germany proper, it is worth having some fleet to do that. So these guys are 237,000 tons, 260,000 tons. And I've got, somewhere out here, I thought I had a fleet out here. Although I could be wrong. I thought I had a, here we go. These guys, 119,000 tons. And these are comfy chair, comfy chair, comfy chair, comfy chair. Don Quixote, and alright, so so these guys are sort of the bare minimum to be able to take islands out here. And I can leave them out there to start grabbing stuff. So they're probably fine. I've got kind of minimal ships up this way to kind of guard this area. They're not awful. They're not great, but they're not awful. Alright. How many total tons of ships do I have? Because I've got 2 million tons of ships. Now, if you guys are on the weaker side, hopefully you're not going to run into too much resistance down there. You probably need a little bit of extra oomph. And we probably want our tougher ships to be up in this area. So I don't think I'm going to run into battleships down here. I mean, probably not. How many battleships does Germany have? They've got 11. So it's not that awful. They don't have a really big fleet. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take you guys, we're going to go down here and help invade, and then we're going to kind of sort everything out. I mean, really what I ought to do is sort them out in a larger port. But I don't think I have. These are a bunch of soft cushions. I don't even know if I have any comfy chairs up here. Not really. So let's start gathering everybody up at Scapa Flow. No, Scapa Flow's for my for my fighting fleet. We're gonna put you guys in, I think, Rossith. Yeah, let's go put you here. And realistically, these guys will be all right. Let's get you boys up here also, because it's gonna be. We're gonna have to leverage that. So I don't have anything big over here. And I think that's probably good enough. We'll have these 3 fleets, which are probably not enough. But we can gather stuff up later if we have to. Alright, so that's what we got. Germany's doing kind of okay like that. Let's improve Soviet Union, who these guys I don't really want to, not worried about them, but I don't want to fight them yet. And we are finally at capacity for our transports. Now we can start saving up some money real quick, which is good. So I want to have at least $1 billion in the bank for whenever some stupid random event happens that costs me a lot of money. Alright, so let's see what we got. Just normal shenanigans. Nothing fancy. Alright, we got northern India. And we're just attacking more things. We got Malta. Skellies, I don't know what that is, but do we get a conquest? Oh, we do. Alright, right on. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna take you guys, and we're just gonna go down there real quick and pick them up. Just nice and easy. There's no more naval invasions that we can do. Our finances are doing great. Transports are doing great. So we're finally in solid shape financially. Cruiser technology's getting better. Everything's getting better, right? So this is good. We're working on our radar. Should be our next rangefinder tech. Alright, so I gotta go restart this thing. Boop. Alright, so we're doing all right. We're doing all right here. As far as politics go, we can start. I don't want anybody else to get mad at me, so let's make like Italy happier. I'm not ready to get them pissed off yet. And we'll let things slowly fall apart with Germany, because we are just about ready to make that happen. Although I do need to get I need to spread out my light cruisers around a little bit more. And I need to figure out how I'm going to get my army logistics up. I am so spread out right now. No, we're not. No, I don't need to do nice with France. Alright, things are kind of chilling out there. Probably need to make nice with France a little bit. Yeah, I don't want to be allies with you, but our army logistics is only 26%. Ugh, that is so bad. That is so, so bad. I'm going to need to build so many ships. I think that's the problem. I'm just going to have to build all the ships. Alright, so we got Malta. Let's send you guys up there. What kind of battleship is that? That's a Missouri. These Tulsas are invasion-y ships also, so let's go send you up here. Actually, the Missouri is a fighty ship. We're gonna... I'll send you guys up to there, to Scapa Flow. Because these colonizers, I'll make 2 groups of 2 each. And stick some other ships with them. That might be how I have to do it. How are our naval communications going? 12,000 maximum crew for a task force, that's not bad. Triple bottom, not bad. Alright, so things are going pretty smooth. Everything is going just swimmingly. Alright, we're going to free those up in a little bit. Then I can start moving my Zoros around, get them pre-positioned for the upcoming fight. Because that's going to be kind of the big key, is just hunting down all the enemy stuff. Got Mark III 8-inch guns. How did I lose 5 transports? I gained Venezuela. Ouch. Let's go jack you up again. Alright, now we're finally getting some money together, so we can... I'll keep the crew training kind of on the low side for now. You guys are going to be done next turn. You guys are going to be done next turn, so that's all doing good. Alright, so... Our big vulnerabilities, I think, in fighting Germany, we've got to deal with Asia, got to deal with West Africa, or East Africa and West Africa, and then up here. So, you guys are sort of a general kind of potato task force. None of you guys are really great. Oh no, these guys are pretty good, actually. These are Don Quixotes. Yeah, these guys are alright. Alright, so we're going to send you guys back to port. And then we've got 9 of the Zoros, another 18 Zoros. So, what we're going to do is we're going to have all you guys will be enough to guard this area. Actually, I'm going to have you guys go up here to Scapa Flow. Or actually, probably to Ludwig. Right here. You guys are going to be dealing with that area. And then you guys... We're going to sort of divide you. We're going to put some of you here. And then let's go send Let's go send 12 of them to Santa Cruz, where we'll then kind of redistribute them from there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There we go. And then we'll kind of spread these guys out, form little bases. We'll put some of them down here. And that should be hopefully good enough. We'll have a bunch that we're building in Australia to cover the Pacific or the Asian area. And hopefully we can avoid losing too many ships. We got all that stuff. Alright, so you guys we are going to send up to there. And you guys are going to take a long time to get fixed. We're going to send you up here to Karachi and repair. I think that's what we're going to do, because that's a big port. That should be able to handle it. Alright. Yeah, so we've just got individual destroyers causing problems. That's sort of the issue. And I'm just going to let the land invasions do their thing. I'm not even going to worry about it. And then at this point, as far as politicking goes, let's make nice with the Soviets some more, because I don't want to fight them yet. And hopefully we'll have everything ready by the time Germany needs to get spanked. So that's the plan. It's not a great plan, but it's a good enough plan. Let's go check my updates on this computer there. There we go. Alright. Hey, look, we found oil. Alright. We got peace between Spain and Britain. So we can grab all their stuff. And do I even care about these ships? I mean, these are... Yeah, we'll grab their ships also. Alright. So we got all this. Nice. Let's see. Does Britain have anything left? They have one province. Where is the British province? They have the Falkland Islands. The Falkland Islands Empire. Alright. Nice. So at this point, I don't really care what they do, because they're... What's their GDP? Their GDP is 9 billion. How are they making 9 billion from the Falkland Islands? Whatever. Alright, so... Everybody mostly likes me okay-ish, except for Germany, which Germany can kind of suck it a little bit. And our repairs are going to go slow, because I've got got too much stuff getting fixed up, but that's alright. We're just going to kind of take it kind of easy. I think my unrest is fine. Let's put off the inevitable. Belize, sure. Do we get a conquest? We do. Oh, look at that. We need 12,000 tons. Alright, so let's have all of you guys. Actually, how many tons do we have here? We have 143. Let's do that. And I think that's all the stuff I have here. Unless I have some... I don't think I have any other... I don't know if I have any actual warships in this area. That should be enough. I mean, we'll see how this goes. We got these guys in Santa Cruz now, which I should probably... How many guys do I have in Bata? I've got a bunch of these Zoros. I've got some... These Inquisitors aren't that powerful. That's the problem. I don't have any Don Quixotes down there. I need something bigger for Bata. But I can deploy these guys in Santa Cruz to kind of wherever I need to. They're in a good spot. I'll put some of them down here, though. Let's see here. Where are the Zoros? I want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go move you guys over to there. Right on. And some of these guys are beat up pretty good. Yeah, some of them are beat up pretty good. Alright, well, not much I can do about it. Just power through it. Alright, they found some oil. Nope, don't want. So Britain and Germany are at war. That's kind of dumb. I don't know what Britain's going to do about it. You have no navy. They have a $17 billion GDP. That's really impressive. I don't know how you did that, but okay. Germany's about to go to war with me. So, let's make sure I have ships to fight them with. Now this Tulsa ship should go over there. What I probably ought to do is, if we're going to go fight Germany, probably these light cruisers ought to join my battleships, and we should get ready just to crack some heads. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can put 6 of them over there. That'll be enough. I don't know where all my Don Quixotes are. What are you? You are... Inquisitor. We're going to put you up here. The Inquisitor's not even that tough of a ship anymore. I mean, it's got some 9-inch guns. It's okay. I don't want it as part of an invasion fleet because they're fast-ish. But they're not really... They're not really great. They're good for when they were made. What do we got here? You have... That's a Don Quixote and a couple of let's go put you up there. What kind of battleships? That's a comfy chair. Let's put you there. Start getting all of our guys ready. That's a slow ship. It's going to go there and become part of the invasion fleet. Now, what are you guys? You guys are soft cushions. And some destroyers and torpedo boats. Alright, so let's go put... Let's go put you guys up there. Now these torpedo boats may not be bad for screening. I don't know if I really want... These guys are never going to be great. Although I could send them to go raid coasts. Alright, so let's get you guys... Whoops. I'm going to send torpedo boats out over here. While we're still peaceful enough to do it. I am going to need some mine clearing ships, it looks like, but not... maybe not immediately. Let's see, what else do I have here that's sort of garbage ships? You guys, I've got Don Quixote's and Sancho Panza. We got those are good. Do I have anything in here that I have to worry about? I got a destroyer. He's 35 knot destroyer. That's not bad. We're gonna go send you up to here. Gibraltar has a destroyer. Let's go send you over to there. A 26 knot light cruiser. That's not bad. That's not awful. I don't think it's going to be able to do too much here. I mean, 26 knots isn't awful. We're going to send you guys... probably send you to Santa Cruz. And this guy is going to go up here to be part of an invasion fleet. And 28 knots. That's a nice light cruiser. It's not bad. He's nice and fast too. I'm going to send you down here to Bada to help out. Now we'll send you to Santa Cruz so you can get deployed to wherever I need you. Alright. So we're just sort of getting all of our guys Getting all of our guys ready. Those Zoros are very nice. Alright, so I think I've got these guys about as good as I'm going to get them. I'm going to have some vulnerabilities in all these islands over here. And I probably need to... I'm going to need to address that. Because this is going to be a big gaping problem. So we'll have to sort of see how all that goes. I think I've got another turn or two before war breaks out with Germany, so I can kind of work around it a bit. Alright, so we're back up to max transports. There we go. Why do we have negative 68? I've got a lot of money. Probably from all the repairs and everything, I would imagine. Let's go fleet maintenance, fleet building, fleet repairs only. Not sure why this has gotten so high. The fleet maintenance is definitely very high. Because I'm at peace, that's why. Because I'm at peace. Alright, so... how's my economic growth going? It's, 9%. It's not bad. Not too shabby. The repairs here are going along pretty well. These guys, so this fleet will be able to take care of Africa. These guys will be able to come down here and nom nom that. And then the rest of these guys are getting things kind of put together. I do need to put a couple of ships here to block this off, maybe. Not the end of the world, but probably be a good idea. I don't know if I have anybody that can do it. I've got... I don't know if I want to do some of my Zoros, because these guys are going to be hunting things down. I do a couple of I could do the Inquisitors. These guys are not fast enough to catch anything, though. What are you? Sancho Panza. Got this light cruiser here. Got this Cleveland. So let's go find some of my slower ships that I could just put over there. Louisville is not bad. Alright, so we'll put you two to go block that off. Alright. I think that's not bad. Ship should be gathering up pretty soon. So we'll just sort of let things happen. I got Belize, which is nice. Send you guys back to port. Now, what I'd kind of like to do, the soft cushions I'm a little concerned about. Because they are kind of... They're kind of squish. And maybe might be worth fixing them up. 22 knots is not fast enough to get away from anything. And I don't know... Let's see if there's anything easy that could be done to make them get away faster. There probably isn't. These are, what, 10,000 tons. It wouldn't let me have the other 5.9 gun up front. It sure won't. We have a 4-inch gun. I can do a 4-inch gun. You know, I could go oil, and I could try to go... I mean, that makes them really expensive. It really does. 13.9 on the back. What kind of target do they have? They've... You know, I really don't want to spend the money. Because it's going to be an awful lot of money to upgrade all of them. I think I'll wait till radar comes out. I'm just not going to worry about it that much. I really think I just wait on that. Let's improve relations with France. What else do I need to make sure of? I've got the Don Quixotes from 1917, Sancho Panzas from 1917. The Zorros are still pretty up to date. The Dulcineas I should probably upgrade. Let's take a quick look at these, because I don't know if these have the updated targeters yet or not. So I do want these guys to be good, because these guys are going to be important. Yeah, I know you're obsolete. So if I go conic 5, acoustics, I go super heavy, just to really pound it home. You know, oil, just go full oil 1. Did I make you guys go faster? I'm gonna go crump 3. So 27.5. What happens if I go 28? That's a big deal. That's like 1,500 tons. I don't know if we want to worry about that so much. 27.5 is probably fine, because these things are going to hit hard. I don't really want to jack with the... jack with things too much. Let's balance it a little bit better. I could beef up the armor. I could increase the range, which is probably worth doing. Or if I leave it balanced like that, what happens if I start? Go balance it that way. And let's go beef up the armor a little bit. Maybe kind of tweak it just a little bit more. Oops. Yeah, so we're just going to keep on trying to... Well, I probably could extend the gun barrels some. I should look into that, but that may be too late for that. Yeah, I kind of saved it. I'll keep modifying it a bit. All right, let's... There we go. Let's see. Can we increase the... Why are you not scrolling? Why are you not scrolling? Would you please scroll down? Oh, because I don't have any casemates. Alright, herp derp. Alright, so... I think that... I mean, as far as superstructure, I mean, that's all this is all pretty solid. I'd like to get better anti-flood and better... I think the barbette's going to cost too much. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. This is... Oh, can I get better shaft? Yeah, I need to drop a little bit of weight, because the shaft is more important than anything else. What if I do induced? Oh, that's beautiful. That's really nice. That is really, really nice. Alright, so... let's just keep beefing that up. 15-inch barbettes. Whoops. There we go. Perfect. I'd like to make them faster, but this'll be pretty good. This'll still be fine, I think. Their range is incredible now. Yeah, this will be fine. So let's go refit a couple of these while we can. Before the war kicks off, we'll just do a couple at a time. I don't know how my shipyard size is doing. I don't know if I have any available shipyard capacity. But we will find out. Okay. So let's go check out. And like I said, we're gonna end up breaking out in a war with Germany any moment now. We've got a little bit. All right, so let's get rid of that. We do like 3 of them. No, we can't do 3 of them. We could do... No. We basically need 2 of them. Alright, we'll just do 2 of them. Alright, good enough. Yeah, this should all light off here in just a little bit. You know what I ought to do is I ought to move the Pacific Fleet over. Yeah, alright, so we're at war with Germany now. Alright, well, here we go. What time is it? I got a little bit of time left. Alright, so you boys... You're just going to go hang out over here. I don't think we have... Can we invade? And we can do an invasion. Oh, alright. So we can invade either Helgoland or Western Germany. Helgoland would be nice, but I think Western Germany is where we're at. Let's do a couple things. So first off, you guys... who's our fastest? These are all... That's 30... I'm going to send you over there. Okay. So we're going to start causing a little bit of trouble. I am going to go and launch an invasion on Western Germany, I think. 500,000. Holy crap balls. Alright, well, that's what it's going to take. And then you guys need to get smashed. So... let's go hit them with these ships right off the bat. So we can take out 2 of those battleships. And let's see what we have here. We got... those are battleships. And you got some pretty big chunky ships. These guys... for the most part, want to kind of stay put. So what do we have over here? We don't really have any... we don't really have a lot of stuff. We got a cruiser. We do have some small stuff. Oh, these guys aren't never even got upgraded to the more recent versions. These guys are in pretty rough shape. They probably ought to hold back a little bit, because they're not gonna fare well if they. We got a comfy chair here, so we only have a couple of ships that can fight in that group. But we could start smacking some of these. Do they have any big... They've got a lot of ships over here. So that's going to be a problem right there. That's a problem. I could try to send out the Dulcineas to get them, but I don't think that's going to work well. I could try to harass them with light cruisers and hold them off for a few months, and that might be worthwhile. Because you guys are being refitted, and I really need you guys to get refitted before I take you into battle. Because I want you guys just to hit the crap out of things. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take... Take 6 of these ships. And we are going to harass you. Just to cause some trouble. That's a light cruiser up there. So let's go send... I don't even need these heavy cruisers. We're going to send the Zoros out to go get them. There we go. That's going to be a problem right there. That's going to be a big damn problem right there. Because I don't have anything in there to counter, and they are already... Yeah, that's going to be a problem. I got 7 of those heavy cruisers. Our change of plans. You guys... are going to go there. Send the whole fleet. Alright. Let's see how that goes. Now, as far as these guys go, I don't know if I can I've got a lot of these battleships, but they're not... They're not really in great shape to go fight. Not until I smash these guys up and start moving my guys down. So we'll have to I should have gone for Helgoland first. Let's do a wait and see. Let's go first get an encounter and see what happens, and then we'll go from there. We'll play it kind of chill at first. And we're going to jack up our transports all the way, just because we know that we're going to take some hits. Alright, let's see how this plays out. Alright, start munching away at their transports. We didn't lose any transports yet. Oh, okay. Again, we're... Alright, so we're going to have a little bit of fighting. Kiribati, I don't know what that is. Where are you? You're down here. Sure, we will need 1,400 tons. You know what? Fine. Do I have any other people here in the area? No. Just, you guys go deal with it. Alright. What do we have up here? We have an Inquisitor, Sancho Panza, and a Fargo. Is that an early Sancho Panza? It must be. Tripits. Alright, let's try it. Let's see how this goes. Alright, I don't know how well this is going to work out, but this will be our first encounter with the German ships. And we will learn a lot from this. Kind of interesting that my heavy cruiser is the small one. Alright, so... these guys are this way, and we are going to boldly go forth. Not the... well... not the best cruisers I want to have, but this is what I've got, and they're pretty good. I mean, these should be pretty good cruisers. So... nope, still straight on ahead. Alright, so we'll see how this works out. We should be able to catch them. Green, regular, and trained, so you know, my guys are all right. And these second line cruisers should be fine for these areas. Alright, let's... so your transports don't have guns. Your cruiser, there's your cruiser. What do we got? So you have Conic 2. You've got pretty good armor. 15 inches equivalent of armor. Pretty wobbly. It's got 8.4-inch guns. He's kind of got them stacked in there, and a bunch of casemates. And the torpedoes have a 5-kilometer range. That's not awful. It's not great. I mean, well, we should be able to take those. All right, how do these light cruisers look? You guys have 1-kilometer torpedoes, garbage. All right, so would be nice if you could take out the cruiser, please. And these guys are not super fast. We'll just kind of circle around and keep pounding on them. And this won't be too awful. Taking out the cruisers is more important than taking out the transports. Would be nice if we can finish you off pretty quick, though. I think what I want to do is I want to finish off the light cruiser. Yeah, please finish them off. You know, let's just do high explosives on everything. Yeah, you've got a nice small torpedo range. It's gonna be time for me to feed the dogs soon. Alright. We are well inside of your torpedo range, which I don't like. But you guys just have... He's got front and back, and he's got... looks like one on each side. So what I think I want to do is I want to cut this way. And just cut behind you. All right. Oh, shit. I don't think... Let's detach you from the group. And... Alright, well that worked out better than I would have thought. Why are you guys... Oh, okay, that was weird. You guys did some pretty weird stuff. Alright, I'm not really quite sure what happened there with my ships, but whatever. So you got pretty busted up. You don't have a lot of bulkheads. I mean, it's maximum. not really quite sure what these two ships are doing. At least they're bumping into each other a lot. Alright, let's try... Let's try changing course a little bit. Here, we'll try switching you to abreast. Because I really want these two guys to not be tangled up together. Alright, now they're sort of figuring it out a little bit. Let's try and switch them back to ahead. Let's have more normal space. I don't know what you two are doing back there. You guys are really kind of... Here, we're going to detach you. I'm going to reattach you. I don't know what the fuck you guys are doing. We're having so many problems with these fucking ships. Alright, maybe they're a little bit better now. Alright. Alright, please hit him some more. There we go. Now they're going along pretty well. Is this picric acid or is this TNT? It's picric acid, yeah. Just light his ass on fire. I don't know how we're getting penetrations. Because you got a lot of armor. Your forebelt, you know, your aft belt's kind of weak, so maybe that's where we're getting it. Yeah, this guy's getting pretty busted up. Alright, let's go back and get him. Have to be a little careful he doesn't shoot torpedoes at me. But he's gonna sink soon, or he'll burn up soon. Yeah, he's just on fire everywhere. Alright, not so bad. Hey, JP. How you doing tonight? Sure, it'd be nice if I could... Okay, so he sank. Alright, so let's see if we can find the rest of these transports. Which they should be somewhere off this way, you would think. I don't know how many more transports there are, though. It says they're this way. Hopefully we can find them. There's the transport. Hello, transport. Let's go get you. Alright, where are you at? You surrendered. Okay. Yeah, I shouldn't rub it in. This will hopefully finish this guy off. Should be the last of the transports, I think. Alright, there we go. Yeah, JP, if you... Yeah, okay. Yeah, let me hop on to Discord real quick. And... give me one moment to grab a drink, and I'll be right back. And I'll keep you company for a while.
Hello, hello. Hello. Okay, is it working yet? Okay, how about now? Okay, how about now? trying again. How about now? And one more time, trying again.
I'm back. I'm sorry about that. Took a little longer than I thought. How you doing, JP? Can you hear me?
Well, that might explain why I didn't get an answer. You were AFK.
Yeah, I had to go grab a drink real quick, and then I had stumbled upon a quick emergency I had to prevent before it became a real emergency. So,
Okay.
all right, yeah, I'm just thinking, so Germany finally declared war with me. Britain finally declared peace. Britain is now the United Empire of the Falkland Islands, which somehow they're still making $17 billion from a province that only earns $40 million a year. Not sure how that's working out.
Taxes and banking.
Yeah.
So they gave you a whole bunch of stuff in the peace deal?
No, I'd already taken most of it. They gave me the places I was already invading, though. So they only had, by the time they declared peace, they only had 5 provinces left. They gave me 4 of them. Let's see. So I've got this crap cruiser and a couple of Don Quixotes. Got an older one and a newer one. And then I've got these other crap cruisers versus these guys. All right, so let's do this. It's always funny. I build these great ships to take on the enemy fleet, and it's always the crappy ships that end up engaging the other team's crappy ships first.
Yeah, because you have so many of the crappy ships still in service. They never get sunk.
Yeah. Well, I'm running into the enemy's crappy ships also. It's always the, convoys and just other random stuff. All right, so let's see here. We've got... You're pretty good, and you're pretty good, and the other guy sucks, so...
Well, I've discovered something interesting.
Huh.
The cheap ships to just barely get by strategy does not work with Japan.
Really?
Yeah, I built ships basically as cheap as I could, used all the tricks, and I was only able to afford 10 of them out of the gate.
Really?
Yep. I only started with what was it? 58? No. I forget, but the ship's work came in at about just shy of 6 million. And I got 10 of them, and like
how did your ships cost that much? Because when I built my starting ships, they were about $2.5 million a piece, I think.
I don't know, but it was minimum speed, minimum beam, minimum draft, minimum everything except for crew, which I maxed.
Right.
I even took every single armor down to 0.
Huh. Unless you pay a lot of extra money for having that extra crew. I wonder how much of a difference the crew makes.
I didn't look at it with a minimum crew.
Because I originally did minimum crew, but I later regretted that because it.
Yeah, so hard to get crew.
Right.
Yeah, and China jumped me before I was able to do, anything beyond refitting them to a usable state.
Right.
And I had some cheapo light cruisers that I built, some, really subpar cruisers, and yeah, they kicked my butt for, about the first 2/3 of the war.
No kidding.
Yeah, I had 2 offers of peace, with a loss under my belt.
Oh, wow.
I kept being afraid the government was going to force me into accepting, a loss.
Ouch.
Yeah, I finally, the only thing was those battleships could beat their battleships, but it couldn't beat their cruisers.
Well, I mean, I never plan on those ships getting into fights. I always try to keep good relations before the fighting starts. Is
Oh
what
yeah,
I.
I was pumping the good relations. It just wasn't working.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah, and I had to upgrade those ships before I got anything into, something that looked like a fighting ship.
Okay.
So yeah, the quick refits, probably saved me.
Ouch, I'm taking some damage here. I'm getting pounded. These guys all have low fuel.
It's Bob the prom date.
Bob the what?
The prom date.
Oh, getting pounded. Got it. Oh my god. Apparently so. Let's go turn you guys and see how well these things work out. Now, some of these older ships aren't bad. I mean, none of my ships are bad.
They were never bad in their day. It's just, can they keep up now?
Yeah, a lot of it is they're just slow. And the German ships are, big. I really would like for you to... And I've got some foreign ships trying to help me out, which I don't really trust.
I do have to thank you though for something.
Huh, what did I do?
You gave me the obsession with getting the 0 fore and aft offset.
It's a lot of fun, I think, trying to get them perfect.
Yeah, there's some that I just couldn't finagle to getting perfect. I had to settle for 0.1 off.
It's harder on the smaller ships too.
Yeah, especially the light cruisers where you really can't just move one gun, to make a difference.
Yeah.
Or the stacks. But and I've been noticing a lot of other people who play this online. They don't pay any attention. They're perfectly content with 4% off.
Oh yeah, or more even.
Yeah. Well, some of them you simply can't help. There are some that you just can't fix.
Yeah.
Torpedo boats is you can never get a perfectly balanced torpedo boat.
It's hard with the torpedo boat.
Yeah, I haven't found a way to get even close.
see, what are you? 4.6. And you're 5.1. I almost want to double back and keep working on these light cruisers and finishing them off. But I think we're doing all right at a distance here.
I'm doing a lot of taking the enemy's fleet, after the war, and that has helped me crawl out of the hole. And it's actually been a lot of fun. I've gotten some pretty cool designs out of fixing other people's ships.
Right on.
I've got Chinese, Russian, and British, ships in the fleet. Oh, and Spanish ships all in the fleet now.
Right on.
Fixing to get me some Italians later.
I think you're the one who told me I could do that.
Yeah, I was the one that suggested doing a campaign where you just did your starting ships and never built anything else.
Yeah, because I never tried. I'd never tried anything different before. I never tried capturing enemy ships because I assumed it was so. In Masters of Orion, when you capture enemy ships, you're stuck with them, and so I've always.
Yeah, that's how it used to be.
And so the only thing you do with Masters of Orion is you capture the enemy ships and you scrap them to gain their technology. Or to have a chance at gaining their technology. But I never really thought about it for this.
When they first started allowing you to take their ships and refit, first off you could take them, but you couldn't refit them.
Okay.
And then after 6 or 8 months of people screaming, they finally made it to where if the ship was still in their build list, then you would get the design plans. Now they fixed it where you just get the design plans.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's actually a lot of fun. Plus, it keeps that it forces that country to build a whole fresh new fleet, which keeps them off your back for a good long time and makes them a better combatant the next time you fight them.
Yeah. If nothing else, it keeps their army logistics low.
Oh yeah, definitely that.
Although my army logistics has gone to shit after taking over all the British stuff.
Too many territories and not enough ships.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to suffer a little bit for it. Let's go send you guys off kind of this way-ish. I'm trying to corral these cruisers in.
Looks like you're accomplishing it.
A little bit. Problem is they're not bad cruisers. I mean, mine are better, but
yeah, the Chinese were beating me in the beginning, cruiser to cruiser, virtually every time. I had to stop fighting cruiser on cruiser battles because I was just losing them constantly.
Right on. Yeah, I can... Fortunately, my cruisers are pretty good. The big problem I have is their battleships. I haven't fought any of the German battleships yet. I'm a little worried about them. So this guy's getting tore up, so we're going to go focus on trying to slow this guy down. What do you guys have? You guys are also using picric acid. Alright, so we're just going to keep just lighting you on fire. This guy's got a lot of... Check out this armor here. He's got 7.3 inches of main belt armor with a plus 100% quality. That's going to be a pain.
Ow.
Yeah.
That's pretty hefty for a cruiser.
Yeah, the Germans... I mean, granted, my cruisers are about... My cruisers have 7 inches of armor plus 71, so I mean... But, yeah, the German cruisers are definitely built very German-like. Let's try and...
I noticed Britain being one of the countries that's still very willing to put, almost no armor on their ships.
I thought Britain had a reputation for not armoring their cruisers very well. I was I remember watching some of the Mighty Jingle stuff, some of the World of War ships, and he's always dissing on Britain for having poorly armored cruisers.
Ironically, the one that they get the most crap over is their battle cruisers, but
Yeah,
their battle cruisers of World War II were actually very nicely armored.
that's probably because they learned their lesson from Jutland.
Yes, they did. That's precisely why it happened that way. They learned the lesson of Jutland.
What's the quote? There seems to be something wrong with our battle cruisers today.
That's the one. Yep, yep.
Ouch, this guy is kind of hurting me. I might... Alright, let's go cut in.
It took me 3 campaigns to finally get a torpedo boat that will do what I want it to do.
Really?
Yeah. First 2 campaigns I couldn't get. Every time I try to send, 10 torpedo boats up against, 1 battleship,
Uh-oh.
I'd have 10 dead torpedo boats.
So Thornville, is that one of mine? That's Norway. Is he going to be able to dodge that? I don't know if he will or not.
Dodge, Norway, dodge.
Yeah, I could try to manually... It may be too late.
Yeah, I think that's what you get from what I'm looking at.
Let's detach you. And... I could try to go full speed ahead, but that's not going to really do anything. It's going to go this way, and I don't think he can... I'll try to turn him enough. I don't think it's...
Turn an emergency stop.
No, I'll be able to... Okay, I got it. Alright, there we go. And then he needs to just retreat at this point because he got hit. You guys turn. And you guys are going to come in behind him because his rear armor is kind of weak. Only
Ooh, very nice
only
stop.
only 2.2 inches on the rear armor.
Definitely not a ship he bought from you.
No, I haven't been selling ships because I haven't really had the. Ooh, he's got the shit knocked out of him.
Oh, and I pulled a finger flub. I was going through doing a refit series,
Right.
and accidentally deleted my starting battleship build before I refitted it.
Uh-oh. That's...
So they're gonna be stuck that way for the rest of the game.
Oh, good deal. Dud torpedo. You can't ever do anything about it?
Not that I know of.
That's interesting. Alright, what are you... Oh, what did I hit that got a penetration? Main belt, partial pen, main belt, partial pen. I don't know how I'm getting partial. Alright, well, whatever.
Flat on his broadside, I guess.
I guess so. I didn't think I got it on his broadside, but he's getting another torpedo shot into him. I'm not going to be able to dodge this. Wow, 2 duds in a row. Alright. Glad your torpedoes suck, buddy. Just keep shooting at the Norway ship. That German ship is pretty tough.
It is not cooperating with the whole go ahead and sink now.
Yeah, I mean, fortunately, the Norway ship's pretty tough, too. It's just it's not... It's not doing very well as far as... Yeah, they're doing fine like that.
What two ships do you have? What classes?
These are my Don Quixote ships. And, but they haven't, not all of them have been upgraded yet. I really need to start upgrading my ships. But I've been a little sloppy on the upgrades, but I'll get better about it once, I should be developing radar within the next year or two, and then I'll get really good about upgrading stuff. This guy's just about screwed. Let's just fire all high explosives and try and set you on fire.
It looks like he already is on fire.
I used to be on more fire.
Fire.
Fire, fire, fire. There we go. All right. So that took care of that. Hey, Marty. Yeah, Marty, believe it or not, I am actually not a real orc. I just pretend to be one when I'm playing video games. At least that's what I claim in my lawsuit with the Associated Press. Alright, that worked out pretty well. So here's the big question. I'm like 10,000 victory points ahead on Germany. Do I go ahead and agree to peace just so I can grab some of their ships, but I don't know if I'll have enough victory points to grab a lot of their stuff. Or do I just keep on going at them?
I think you need to keep going myself.
Yeah.
Gotta get points.
Yeah, because I don't want to send my invasion ships in yet, at least not until I... So that's a soft cushion and a Tennessee, which is not going to be great against one of their Westfalen battleships. I really have no desire to fight that thing. Not with those ships. That's one of my paladins. He should be pretty okay against this guy. Yeah, I think I can take him. Here in a little bit I'll take a break and get my dog taken care of. I don't know if I'm going to play a second time tonight or not. I've got a lot of work to do in the morning.
Setting up to be a busy week next week.
Yeah, I'm finally getting caught up with my stuff. My buddy was helping me out during his break. But now he's back to his normal job. which that was certainly very helpful.
Is your other buddy still in the hospital?
No, he checked himself out early against doctor's orders. He showed up to work for about 2 hours, had problems, and had to go back home. So it wasn't fantastic. What's the range of your torpedoes? 5 kilometers. That's doable. We can tolerate that. Now this paladin.
That's one thing I have never done.
Check yourself out early out of the hospital.
Yep, that's what I mean.
Well, that's a little stubborn. Ooh, look at that hit. That was a nice hit. I don't know if we ought to be wasting... How about this? Let's go fire the little guns at you. And the big guns at you. Because I don't know if it's worth wasting big guns on the torpedo boat. Since you're going to get kind of jacked up anyway. Oh, my transports have guns. That's awfully nice. Alright, so now there's no more torpedo boat to worry about. And we can just hit you with big guns. Tell you what, this paladin ship has really done well. Even though it's basically just a cruiser at this point. It is a hell of a
cruiser with guns.
Yeah, a cruiser with battleship guns.
And battleship level armor.
Yeah.
Or at the very least battle cruiser level armor.
Yeah, this guy has what does he have? He's got 16.5-inch armor. I mean, he's pretty tanky.
That's battleship level.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to go against a big boy ship with it, but as far as hunting down and omnomming cruisers, this guy's going to do some work. Alright, let's start angling in.
I'm thinking about when I play the British that I'm going to limit myself to 50% tech spending no matter what.
Why limit yourself?
To account for the British Admiralty's history of resisting new things.
I mean, maybe. I don't know if the... But the Brits also had a lot of innovation, too.
That's why I'll still allow myself to use the... oh, God, the 3 things where you click on it and priorities.
Because they had a lot of innovation. They're just always slow to adopt it, I think. But the... now... As you get further along in the game, the older technology becomes easier to research, right?
That's what I'm thinking. I don't know it for sure.
That's a good hit.
It would make sense that there's a scaling cost on that, so...
Ouch. That was an overpen on my main belt. I don't know how they overpenned me.
What are they packing for guns?
Just 8.4.
Super heavy shells? Question mark?
I don't think so. Heavy shells, though.
Yeah, I love heavy shells. I pretty much give everything heavy shells.
I finally got super heavies. So I'll start utilizing some of that. Let's see, what do we have here? I don't really want anything to do with that fight. That's
I
a
find it
battle cruiser.
everybody is looking for about flash fire chance, and I don't think I've looked at my flash fire chance once in 3 campaigns.
I don't... Ooh, alright, so how am I going to do this? I need to think about how I'm gonna make this naval invasion work here. I need a lot of tonnage, and I need to make sure that I can protect my my fleets. I've got all these ships here. I have 800. I've got 1,000,000. I've got enough tonnage that I'll be able to have maybe a 50-50 chance of taking it.
Such a big port.
Yeah. So I'm going to put you guys here. I've got a lot of these battleships. I can do up to 12,000 people. These guys here have... There'll be about 3,000 each. Wait, do I have 5 colonizers? Oh, it's in Missouri. Okay. So...
Got a fair few tied up in the fights. Got a fair few tied up in the fights as well.
Yeah. Alright, so what I'm going to do is... I want to make sure that I have at least... Got 2 comfy chairs. I got 4 total, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 7, 8, 9. Alright, so I want at least 2 comfy chairs. And then we'll do some soft cushions. Oh. And let's see here. I need 6. There's 7,000. 8,000. I can't have more than 9,000 sailors. There we go. So we're going to send...
I thought it was 12.
Well, because I'm going to be sending 2 of the... So I'm going to be sending... 2 of these guys. Then have the rest of you guys go back to... The rest of you guys go over here. So what I'm trying to do is I want to send... I want to make sure that I've got enough room for my two big escort battleships to guard them. Let's make sure I've got the rest of the soft cushions. Because I need to allow for at least 3,000 sailors for my big colonizer battleships to be able to take up space.
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing? How's it going, Marty?
What you all up to?
We are invading Germany because they declared war on me.
What'd you do?
I existed.
Yeah.
I'm sure I pissed them off somehow.
He sent the Spanish Inquisition in there.
Yeah.
They weren't expecting it.
That's true.
Did someone
Wonder why
say
they did
the
it.
Spanish Inquisition?
Hey, Solomon. No one expects the Spanish Inquisition.
You got it! Got it.
I grew up on that shit.
There it is.
All right.
The tagline of this campaign.
Yeah. Let's get, let's see here. So I'm just sending in my, my different battleships. There we go.
How many battleships do you have in your overall fleet?
93.
Nice.
Granted, most of my battleships are about the size of a heavy cruiser, but they're lining the streets with trees so the Spanish can go marching in the shade when the Inquisition comes. Yeah. Although that's going to be a little bit later. All right, so we're sending these guys in there. Hopefully that'll regroup those fleets. All right, what else do we have here? We've got... I need to do something over here. I've got this naval invasion of Zanzibar, which I don't want... Oh, they don't have anything. They don't even have anything over here. Where are your... So here's your battleships down there. Which... So the problem is I really don't want to send my battleships down here to go mess with them until after they're finished getting until I have something that can fight. And I don't have where's my Dulcineas? Well, I've got two of them ready. You know what? Screw it. I would really like to have them finished upgrading, but I've got to sink these battleships, so we're gonna go for it. Alright, so we've got these Dulcineas, got my Don Quixotes.
The hell, you're warring with Japan or something? Somebody...
No, I'm fighting Germany, and I got my Sancho Panzas.
That doesn't even sound anywhere. That sounds like something Spanish.
Yeah, well, I'm playing Spain, So I've got, I'm playing Spain. I've got this random torpedo boat, which is going to stay home because he's not doing anything. Yeah, so I've got, have you guys switched to invasion mode?
Ooh, hot. Oh. I made some fish.
Right on.
Hungry. I think I made it too good. You know what? That reminds me. Like, you're out at sea, you know,
Mm-hmm.
trying to look for other ships and all that. You gotta get hungry. What if you're out of food? Just, I mean, as long as you have fishing poles, you'll be okay, right? You can just fish your.
I would imagine they carry a lot of supplies. My ships are usually pretty. I keep a minimal crew and maximum supplies.
Mm.
Be kind of hard to fish for a 900-man crew.
Yeah.
You always hire like one of the world's best fishermen or something, maybe.
It would be a bit challenging.
Depth charges into a school of tuna.
I mean, if the shoe fits.
I had a buddy years ago went fishing with an old Vietnam era, one of those crank up radios.
Mm.
Right.
Yeah, the ones where you have to crank them to generate the power for them. So
Wait,
he
that's
took
big.
and
Sheesh, that sounds old.
oh yeah, this was Vietnam era tech, and he ran 2 wires from the leads on the radio into the pool he was fishing, and cranked it for about 30 seconds, and it stunned all of the fish in the pool.
They just
He
keep
walked
floating on
out.
top.
Yeah, they came floating up to the top exactly, and he walked out, waited out, picked out the ones he wanted, took them ashore, and sat there watching. And after about 3-4 minutes, the others shook off the stun and went on about their business.
That's funny.
Yeah, forget harpoons. That's science.
That's funny.
Science trumps fish, apparently.
All right, so he's going there.
He's been fishing there for about 4 hours, and you can see the fish. This is salmon on the Smith River in Northern California, and they're resting in this back eddy pool before they continue. And he's been fishing there for 4 hours, can see the fish, and can't get a bite.
Oh.
And he said, screw this. I don't fish for fun. I fish for food, and went and got the radio.
You know what just occurred to me? Is instead of going down here with my invasion fleet, I'll just go up to Tripoli, and I'll just go grab that spot.
Triple E. What is that sound familiar? I think I've heard that in old war songs or something.
Tripoli,
The
it's Libya, yeah. Yeah, in fact, it wasn't the Marine Corps formed to go and fight the Barbary pilots?
Montezuma and the shores of Tripoli.
Yeah, that was it. That's why I've heard it.
Yeah. Yes, we go beat up on
Barbary
the
pirates, yes.
Barbary pilots operating out of Libya.
From the halls of Uma to the shores of Tripoli.
I think Austria, we need to make nice with Austria because I don't want to fight them
There
yet.
was this supposedly this guy that would come up in like bars or something, and you know, he was singing the Scotsman song, right? And he was just singing all of these like the Marine songs, and the ones they have for the Navy, the Army, and so on and so forth, with like I think different voices.
Nice.
Actually, speaking of scurvy, Marty, I heard my dad had read somewhere that that if you are only eating that your need for vitamin C is mostly so you can process grains or something like that. and that like the Eskimos don't worry about scurvy. They're only eating like meats and fats, and so they don't, because Eskimos don't get vitamin C from anything. I don't think. Oh, Japan's pissed off at me a little bit.
I know it only takes like a minute.
Ouch! That's a lot of transports. Western Mediterranean, North Atlantic, Southeast Asian, Indian Ocean. Ouch. Let's go hunt your ass down. You guys are still trying to run from me.
Or they aren't the Spanish Inquisition.
I don't have enough. Don't really have enough ships. Actually, let's see here. I've got these light
back.
cruisers here. All right.
I'm gonna go show Pip a game that I wanted to see his reaction on. So.
All right. Yeah, I guess I'll just hang out there. So we've got this battle cruiser, 26-knot battle cruiser with big freaking guns, and I've got my Inquisitor cruisers, which are not awful. They're not big. These are only 4,000-ton cruisers. I don't know if I really want to fight a battle cruiser with these guys. I kind of feel like they're going to get their butts kicked. I feel very nervous about that. Alright, so these guys, Bavaria class heavy cruiser, and Nuremberg heavy cruiser, or light cruiser. These guys are slow. I've got a soft cushion, which I don't really want to deal with, and a Zorro. So I've got one good ship and a bunch of crap. I'm really uncertain about that. I don't really like. See, here's an ambush. I really don't want to deal with that. Now this, I've got a bunch of my good ships against a battleship. This is 21 knots. These are slow ships. None of these are really just great battles that I really want to deal with. This one here. Problem is, a lot of my cruisers are so freaking small. They're really just not. They're really not much more than patrol ships. I could probably take this guy out though. All right, let's fight this one. I'm very nervous about it though. Here in a little bit, I gotta take care of the dog though. Oh. That was a good stretch. I can't believe I played MechWarrior last night for almost 5 hours. Holy crap. That was nuts. I hadn't played MechWarrior that long for such a long time. Or for so many hours in a row in a while. Alright, so you guys. Alright, we're going to have our faster ships and our slower ships. These guys all seem to be slower ships. Alright, so these are our fast... These are our fast ships. And you guys are... How are you only 16 knots? You're not even allowed to come with us if you're only 16 knots. Alright, so... Okay, so we got these guys. Oh, man. All right, let's go find the baddies. At some point I need to do a German campaign just so I can make a bunch of just absolutely awful, inappropriate jokes. They'll get me banned from the internet. I'll call the series Are We the Baddies? Because there's just so much meme material to work with.
Well, if you win the global domination, then you get to write stories, and you definitely weren't the bad guys.
Yeah, it's true. Honestly, I kind of want to do the Spanish campaign again and have a better start, but I don't know if that would be worth it. I want to play. I'm really interested in playing Russia because Russia would be challenging also. Although I think Russia would be easier than Spain, just because even though they're spread out and isolated, it's easy to box in Russia. But they don't have a lot that they have to defend early on.
If you can limit your enemies, to one at a time, you'll do fine with Russia.
Well, that's the case with everything. The big problem with Spain is their transports are so vulnerable.
Oh, ouch.
Yeah. Ooh. Alright, that's a lot of fire coming in on me. I don't know how much I like that. That's sort of bad touch. Alright, so where are you guys at? You guys are all the way the hell back here, and you're going to go kind of this way to go deal with the transports, and you're just sort of... You're just sort of a goofball. Yeah, we're just going to kind of send you in that way also. I guess a lot of these guys are low on fuel, which is sort of interesting. Alright, what is the range on your torpedoes? You have 6.7 and 1.1. Apparently, which one are you? You are the Falky, and you have no armor. Look at that. you are obviously of the British persuasion. All right. Well, let's go. Let's go fuck this guy up. Let's have you guys just kind of YOLO into there. Now this cruiser, the Thor, he is pretty well armored. He's an older cruiser. Conic 2, standard bulkheads. He should be kind of explodey. But let's take out this light cruiser first if we could hit him. Sure would be nice if you could hit him. Oh crap, that's a bunch of torpedoes I didn't see. Alright, we're gonna fucking fuck. Well, that sucks. That really sucks. That's one of mine, isn't it? Yeah, it's one of mine. Well, you're going to detach. And you're gonna retreat. What's the range on the torpedoes on you? You got not very good range. Oh no, don't stop, go forward. Motherfucker. Motherfucker, go forward. Oh, you know what? Pop your smoke screen. That'd be a good idea. What's the range on the Thor's torpedoes? 4.6 kilometers. No, I don't want you guys stopping either. I want you to also go fast. What are you guys doing? You guys are... not really doing that much. What's the range on your torpedoes, Mr. Destroyer? 6.6 kilometers. You're the one who probably fired that stuff. Ouch. The hell did you hit me with? Motherfucker. You got messed up. Alright, well, that's not good. Yeah, this is not going very well for me, I don't think. I can't even sink that light cruiser that has no armor. What the hell? Where are you guys at? You're getting close. All right, let's. No, you'll go busting in like that. Now, do I want to just cut my losses? I probably ought to, actually, because I don't think I'm sinking anything. We're going to just cut my losses. Because that was not great. I got some of their transports at least, but... yeah. That was not fantastic. Alright, I'm going to have to take care of the dog here pretty soon. Is there any... Did you guys group up? So we've got... Alright, so my colonizers grouped up with those dudes. And I got my colonizers on there. Okay, so these two groups are now protected. Got a 9% chance to succeed, which is awful. But that's okay. All these battleships here. I'm going to have to really beat down their navy to make any progress, unfortunately. Where did these guys go? Oh, they just bypassed me completely, didn't they? Let's see if I can catch them. Well, these guys aren't catching shit. They're definitely too slow. So I'm going to send you guys back to port so you can upgrade. Because you'll need to be tough enough to beat them. So yeah, I definitely need to upgrade my ship so that I can deal with the Germans. They're going to be kind of tanky and hard to deal with. I'm going to have to pick and choose my battles. So I'm going to call it right now. I don't know if I'm going to play again later or not, because I do have to get to bed and deal with work tomorrow. So I will probably just see everybody tomorrow. So JP, I'll be around probably tomorrow after work, but I probably won't be on early. If I can't sleep or if I wake up early, I might get on early. But tomorrow's going to be kind of a busy day, so I will catch everybody later. And then I guess next time we'll be we'll be inquisitioning Germany.
They need it.
They do need it. It's good for them. But yeah, we definitely bit off a lot. I still have another 300,000 tons of ships that I can send in as another invasion fleet. But I need to start sinking their battleships in order to... I just need to start whittling down their ships, is the thing.
Yeah, their numbers need to go down.
Yeah. I mean, the nice thing is their army logistics sucks. So I'll be able to do something about that. And I think that these battleships can probably intercept. And I'll put these guys here to try and catch the other one. And that's a big battleship fleet. I really need a couple of ships that I can go send around and hunt down these enemy battleships. And I just don't quite have... I've got the ships I need to defend my invasion fleet, but I don't have anything that I can spare to send out after them. And that's kind of the problem. And maybe I could go and invade their colonies first, but I think I want to focus on taking Western Germany and just getting a foothold into this. Now I do have some of these. I've got these comfy chairs which I can fix up. The Missouri is pretty tough. So I've got some of these that I can fix up. Okay, well, that's a 1911 Missouri. So maybe if I upgrade some of these guys, these comfy chairs could hold their own. Because they don't suck, they're just not great. And if I
gotta take them out of the line for a couple of 3 months to get it.
Yeah, because if I look at where's my most recent comfy chair? (1909) is the most recent, but I've got to get these Dulcineas fixed up first. And I only have 80,000 tons available, so I've got to get the Dulcineas fixed up first, and then I'll start upgrading comfy chairs. So, yeah, I need about 6 months to really get my guys ready to go. And then also I've got my new batch of light cruisers that I'm making that are almost ready. Oh, okay. Right on. Yeah, once I get these guys ready, then I'll be able to upgrade everything. So that bodes pretty well. Alright, well, JP, I will catch you later. And,
All right, Bob, you
yeah.
have a wonderful night.
All right, you too. Take care. Hang out with me tomorrow night. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.